Encode your DNA.
What is good, YouTube? We're back at it with a new Let's Play, and the game is called Biomutant. So, I've played Biomutant before, but it was before I had my gaming rig that I have currently. It was on a gaming laptop. I had a 1060. That shit was not supporting this shit to the best of its ability. But this one, of course, I am ready to play this game. So, what do we want though? Extremely tough and resilient. Of key which amplifies their psionic output. Murgle is the definition of idealized breed. Yeah. I'm kind of shit. It's like, hey, Primal is a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of a lesser developed intellect. Okay. Dumdon is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensates lack of mental prowess with physical strength. So he's a cocky, dumbass nigga. Okay. Rex is a extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA stream, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. I might pick Rex. Hyla is a regenerative, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with gene mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. So he just sound like just a cocky nigga. Okay, the fit breed is renowned for its highly evolved mind. I mean, he got a small ass head, bro. His eyes look like he wear glasses. But anyways, its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Murgle is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary lineage have gone in a direction where form and appearance are dominated over function. Kinda. Okay. I understand now. He's more of like charismatic, more luck and stuff like that. That would make sense. That would make sense. That makes sense. But I'm gonna pick Rex because I haven't played this in a while.
Genetic structure.
Okay. Intellect with a big ass head, charismatic, vitality, strength, a bigger bone structure and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Let's do biohazard.
Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class.
Okay. The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values.
Commando.
Commando is a trained operative of an elite special operation forces. Commandos are used to work in smaller teams.
Cypher.
I mean, that's cool.
Saboteur.
Operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness.
Sentinel.
Dedicate themselves to protect the house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Deadeye. Commando. Cypher. Commando.
I would
Commando
like that.
Chosen. Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Gossip, gotta put in that work. I'm that nigga. Fuck you talking about? Woo woo.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Okay. Biomutant, guys.
It was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Over the door. No? Okay, I bet.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Aim the camera towards the enemy to target them with range attacks. To reload your ranged weapon, press R button. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat.
Halfway there.
Yes, sir. Ooh, the electric module. You find a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. To attach the special effect to the consumables, I'm pressing up D-pad. Wait, hold on. Gear, setup, outfits. You can sort your gear according to different sets. Yeah, that's why. It's the weapon. ever check my inventory? You know, fuck it. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumable or find other ways to heal. Pick that up, cuh. You can use the bandage by holding the quick select menu input and pressing the D-pad to select it. Oh, okay. Energy pack. Okay, cool. Hold on. Camera, field of view. Yeah, put this way up. Cause I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, why can't I see shit? Ah, now this feel a lot more comfortable. All right.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment. Change with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attacks. When the enemy attacks, you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads, like his Batman Arkham Asylum. Smack them up. Find enemies can be often looted for healing items. Find a highlighted enemy and then follow an enemy and press Y. Remember to use your healing items when you're wounded to open up, press up D-pad, you know, all that other cool stuff. He ain't got nothing on him. That's crazy. They broke. That's crazy. Yeah, he almost dead. Cause I'm that nigga. Oh, that sludge. Open up, cuz. Oh, it's not gonna let me go up there. I was just like, what the hell? They can let me in. Well, let me up there. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shields with melee attacks before you can deal any damage to the enemy. Man, fuck you. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You will also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Wung Fu and perks menus. To go to the menu, press start. We're gonna click that. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Which one? I'm gonna do plus in vitality. These are 2 pillars of Wung Fu. Oh, you earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Ring. Give me that. Rifles, give me that. do that. Mando. Your armor and damage from melee attacks is okay. Check speed. That's cool, that's cool. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Is there any, if I can I open this? No. I guess not. I haven't played this in over a year, so honestly,
Look,
even though I low-key started this before,
once was a rare sight.
even though I started this before, I don't necessarily remember the progression that I've done so far, so. Only thing I remember is like certain key parts of the city and like certain things I could just like upgrade in terms of weapons. Other than that, nah, I don't really remember this game like that. Gear. Main hand.
Sharp as your wit.
So I think there's a weapon I could just equip. Tools. It's a tool.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa.
That's a fun slide.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
No, really, I mean it. Shut up. I don't like his voice already, no cap. Cuh. It looked like I could break it. That's why I just tried to attack it.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living...
You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack.
When absorbed, including you.
You absorb the Bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect Bioblobs by defeating Morks and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use your Bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by assessing the mutations part of the menu. No thing? Shaking my head. No help. No help. I don't know why it like shoots like that. I turn around and I'm like, look, wasting bullets. I wonder if there's fall damage. I forgot. Open up, cuz. Open the fuck up.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Oh my bad, I was looking at my phone. But pretty cool. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences. Oh, that was it.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Ooh, global warming.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Are we hacking
It's going
again?
to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Cause I'm that nigga. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their heads after hitting the enemy again. You can launch it up in the air by pressing L button.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better head.
The wheeled one. I didn't know I would still reload while melee.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. You always find good use for things like that.
Yeah, man, lock it.
Cantita duela bofo le yayato.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Ewe boboye nuwe kek ujbar no barke.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Pilvov ugvuhu vobra boom.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Ewe boboye. Befarbihita huntukub kirko.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
The wata.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Tolidrea ya maoloa. Yatu yao mawa.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to...
Tolu keta ya wawanawe. Tolidrea ya maoloa.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Tolu keta ya wawanawe. Koibe o korfabe.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Balu putulua maoya.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Papa mofubak.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Unity. The community.
For the wata. Maoya. Ya you mawa.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
Loma toaha. Oloi bobo paweg.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance to the next dialogue, you can change this in the settings, of course. I want them to keep talking. I don't want to keep pressing A, bro. That was him before he got in that
Asks if you were
wheelchair.
tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if you're... You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you...
Be out here, baby. Damn.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
Man said 20 years.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Get out of here, baby. Lit.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advance. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
I shouldn't make Muma worried. Let's get out of here.
Oloi bo bopaweg.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone.
Tamuk gabamuktab. Oloi bo bopaweg.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Honto kontue bon yevun goja.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after.
Muk bebuk kuchai. Hifar befarb.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and
Damn, cuh.
his friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his Octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Mokbu far kobi. Olowoya lo yalobatoluyu.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Kuchai. Hifar befarb.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Shintwata moti huasa. Atu wamawa.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
E bubuko von Yunwun atu awa chintuata motihuasa. Come Reaper.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the city.
To wohu.
I don't know why they giving this guy like time to speak in his own language. We're like, I feel like it's just a waste of time. I'm quite frank.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Okay, setting up there. Come on, God damn it! Ugh. Oh, I went on the second jump.
One hand after the other.
I'm gonna get it. 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 Got it. Oh, that's the roof. It's not letting me. Okay, let's go back up. Let me think if something was there. All right. On ground level, boys.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Biomutant cuz. Yes, sir.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Damn, he just said for the sped, niggas. That's crazy. This man leaking on the sign.
Let's see.
That's crazy. Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You unlock a signpost when interacting with them. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. To open the map at any time, press the back button. Okay. Alright, cool. But yeah, we're gonna go have to end this episode here. I don't want this video to be way too long, but it is the first episode. So, but yeah, regardless, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you would like to keep watching this content. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.